Welcome back to Lebanon, Virginia. It is the bottom of the second inning. Virginia High leads 1-0 after squeezing across a run in the first on a sacrifice fly by E.J. Hucks. 7-8-9 for the Bearcats here in the bottom of the second. First pitch misses high to Dom White. It is White, Braxton Britton, and Ryder Estes, the 7-8-9 hitters for Virginia High, as they look to add on to their 1-0 lead. 1-0 pitch, way outside. Again, that's been a common theme for Compton here so far. Two-0 now. White swings and pops one up in the infield. This is in foul ground. Hash running. It's the catcher Moss over near the fence, but he's unable to make the play, as there is there's a gravel warning track here behind home plate over by the fence. Moss knew he was close and tried to squeeze the glove out and make an underhanded basket-type catch near the fence, but couldn't make it. So new life for Dom White. It's 2-1. White gets on base quite a bit for Virginia High. See if he can do it here to lead off the inning, as the 2-1 misses away. White does lead the team in walks with 13 of them. 3-1, make it 14. And again, guess where that missed? Outside, a little high as well from Compton, and it's the leadoff runner on for Virginia High in the second, as Braxton Britton comes to the plate.
Making his way to the plate, right fielder number 6, Braxton Britton.
Britton looking for his first hit of the year. Quick check at first as White was back in safely. Of course, in that Virginia High Graham game the other night, regular starter Connor Brown left the game due to injury, and he is not available to play right now. So Britton gets the opportunity here as he swings and misses to make it 0-1. Brown, one of 3 seniors on this team. Love to see him come back as the runner goes, hit and run, and it's fouled off by Britton. So no balls and 2 strikes. Britton playing right field today. A very young outfield for Virginia High. 0-2. Britton watches one away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The outfield for Virginia High includes Britton out in right, as we mentioned. Jaron Hurley's in left, and Ryder Estes is in center field. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and Britton asks for time. Britton just a sophomore. Estes, the center fielder, is a sophomore as well, and Hurley a sophomore. So a trio of sophomores manning the outfield for Virginia High today. Runner goes, 1-2, under the glove of Lambert at third, into left field. It's a base hit. White round second. He heads to third on a head-first slide. Now Britton advances to second. Great base running, and Virginia High is in business here in the bottom of the second. No outs, 2 on in scoring position, and that's the first hit, what we believe, of the varsity career for Braxton Britton. And time is called here as Tazewell wants to have a chat here in the on the pitcher's mound as the infield comes in. So have a day, Braxton Britton, as he picks up the single, advances to second on the throw. And here's Ryder Estes in the 9 spot. Coach Moore continuing to tinker with this lineup a little bit. Estes in the game on Thursday hit up in the 2 spot. He was 1 for 3 and had a bases clearing triple in that game. But now batting him 9th, and obviously he has a lot of trust in Estes, and you get to that number 9 spot, and here you are. It's like a double leadoff with Luke Witt getting ready to hit next. Now, obviously the tough part about the game on Thursday was Virginia High at one time led that game 8-5. They scored 7 runs in the 5th inning, and Richlands came back to win it in the bottom of the 7th with 4 runs, mostly thanks to free passes and
Now
a
batting for the
hit
Bearcats,
batter
center
as well.
fielder, number 1, Ryder Estes.
So a tough pill to swallow in that game on Thursday. Obviously, the winner of that game was able to clinch a first-round host in that first round of the region, and Richlands, with that walk-off win, the walk-off walk at that, was able to claim that number 2 seed. First pitch to Estes. He's behind it. 0-1 on the swing and the miss. Here's the 0-1. Estes gets down a bunt. Here's a squeeze play. Runner coming home. Throw is wild. Dom White scores. Britton stops at third. Estes down to second. 2-0 Bearcats. Coach Moore pushing the right buttons here so far. And a nice job by Estes. That bunt was up the first base side. It was fielded by Compton. He decided to go home. And the throw was on the third base side of the plate and got away. What you rolling that one, Hayes?
Now batting shortstop, number 8, Luke Witt.
And we'll say Estes advances to second on the error on the throw. First pitch strike to Luke Witt as the lineup rolls over. Still no outs here in the second inning. Bearcats lead 2-0. 2 in scoring position. Britton at third, Estes at second base. Witt, ground ball, second base side. This should score a run and maybe 2 as it's through under the glove of the second baseman Roberts, and 2 runs are in. Double the lead for the Bearcats. It's 4-0. 2 RBI single for Luke Witt.
Now batting for the Bearcats, third baseman, number 5, Nixon Nowitzki.
So a great start to this ball game. 1 in the bottom of the first for Virginia High, then 3 in the bottom of the second. Here's Nowitzki. Swing on the first pitch and tips it into the mitt. 0-1 to the freshman. With the runner at first, still no outs here in the bottom of the second. Bearcats lead 4-0. Witt takes off. It's a strike. The throw down, gets away, and Witt has a stolen base. Lots of pressure here from Virginia High so far. We saw the squeeze bunt. They're running. We've seen a few hit and runs as well. Trying to make something happen offensively. It's worked so far. Tazewell has an arm loosening down the right field line as well as Nowitzki fouls this off. 0-2. Looks like Dakota Herndon is playing catch as Coach Moore calls time and wants to chat with his freshman third baseman, Nowitzki. Of course, only really 12 players on the roster for Tazewell, so it's possible that if they were to make a pitching change, it might be someone currently on the field, but Herndon is loosening down the right field line at this point. Nowitzki back in the box. 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Good job by Nixon to spoil it. Witt with a good lead at second. 0-2 pitch again. Breaking ball got Nowitzki that time. I'm sure he thought it was about to hit him as it came through the front door and caught the corner as Nowitzki is the first out of the second. 1 down, and now Ollie Foy with an RBI chance.
Number 19, Ollie Foy.
Foy walked in the first inning. First pitch. Foy, ground ball. Up the middle again and through. Roberts can't get it at second base. Witt around third. He scores easily. An RBI single for Ollie Foy. Make it 5-0 Bearcats in the bottom of the second.
Now batting first baseman, number 22, Callaway Jordan.
Coming into this matchup, Axe Compton had thrown 11 1/3 innings and had only given up 3 total runs against this team. And already 5 runs here for Virginia High. In this contest, we haven't even played 2 innings. Callaway Jordan sees ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Again outside, 2-0. Forward goes. Jordan hits one deep to right field. Myers gives it chase. See ya! A 2-run home run for Callaway Jordan in right field. And it is a blitz here from Virginia High. 7-0 over the Bulldogs in the bottom of the second. First home run of the season for Callaway Jordan. And it's all Virginia High here early. Notably shorter distance here at Lebanon compared to Boyce Cox Field back at home. Shorter fence as well, and Jordan squeezes it over the right field fence. And now 7-0, 7 runs on 5 hits, no errors for Virginia High. Tazewell no runs on 1 hit. They've also made 2 errors. Dakota Herndon is standing in foul ground with this meeting on the mound, waiting to see if he's coming in the ballgame. But what a start and what a response by this Virginia High team who lost a very tough game on Thursday in that semifinal against Richlands. Kind of wondered how they would respond, and they have come out aggressive and playing extremely well. And they're going to change them out here. So Axe Compton, the ace for Tazewell, is chased. He only makes it through 1 1/3 innings as Virginia High leads 7-0. It will be Dakota Herndon to the mound for Tazewell. We'll take a break and we'll be right back on the Bearcat Sports Network, presented by Friendship Cars.